This is kind of interesting, too. Take a look at the box score. And, again, the Browns had almost a 2-to-1 time of possession advantage. You see the first downs. Third down conversions are huge. Carolina only 4 of 11. There's the net yardage, and 70, 50, and 28 are on 3 plays. But the thing that really jumps out, 217 yards rushing to 54. If you're able to do that and you don't turn the ball over, and the Browns didn't, you're going to win a lot of football games at any level, but especially in the NFL.
It may not be the recipe success. It may not be the recipe that everybody's trying to basically bake here in 2022. But if you have strong defense and you have a good running game, guess what? You should have possession of the ball more than your opponent, which limits their opportunities to score. And this is a beautiful, perfect recipe when you got to play your second-string quarterback for 10 more games. If you're going to keep the ball out of the opposing quarterback's hands, that's the best way to do things. Some of that maybe is skewed because Baker Mayfield was certainly very inefficient early, in the game. A lot of balls were thrown, which lead to, shorter drives for Carolina, but 141, over 6 on the ground. Kareem Hunt at 4.2 yards per carry is impressive. Nick Chubb at, his career is 5.2, but yesterday he goes 6.4. If you hold the ball longer than your opponent, it's the recipe to winning ball games, and it worked out perfectly for the Browns yesterday. They're going to hope to run with this, obviously for another 10 weeks. When Deshaun Watson gets back here, by the time he gets back, you're going to have that weather shift anyway, where most likely you're going to start to go to this route anyway. And keep in mind, they didn't have Dearness Johnson yesterday because they didn't dress him. You have Jerome Ford. The defense should, just continue to gel more and more as you get these young defensive tackles, hopefully a little bit more incorporated. It's the way to do it, and it's certainly the way to do it when you're going to go against some opponents here that have a lot of firepower. So playing keep away is probably the most sound strategy to use against that.